The news summary, good evening. Two more people have been arrested and detained in connection of the offense of possession, arms and ammunition. One of the suspects is 75 years old, whilst the other is 81. A statement from the Seychelles police says that the arrests were carried out as they continue their investigations into the discovery of arms at the residence of Mukesh Valabji and his wife Laura Valabji, who are both being remanded in custody. The latest arrests bring to 5 the number of people who've been arrested in connection with possession of arms and ammunition. The two new suspects will appear before the Supreme Court tomorrow. And there is a new development in the case of the disappearance of the $50 million that Seychelles obtained in 2002 from the UAE. One of the defendants tried to appeal to the Court of Appeal this morning against a Supreme Court ruling that imposed a $2 million bond on her to be released.
The fourth defendant in the case of the disappearance of the $50 million, Sarah Zakani Rene, has applied to the Court of Appeals to have her demand against her bail condition of the court heard urgently. This is the $2 million bail that Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Ronnie Govinden, placed on her as condition for her release. Rene's lawyer, Joa Kami, has said that this $2 million is unreasonable and that his client cannot pay it. President of the Court of Appeal, Judge Anthony Fernando, said that it does not make sense to consider the application as the $15 million case is going back to the Supreme Court tomorrow. He finds there is no time between now and tomorrow to find at least 3 appeal court judges to hear the case. Judge Fernando also noted that any decision of the judge tomorrow will be a new order despite the same conditions being maintained. However, Judge Fernando said Mrs. Rene may submit another application after the court hears tomorrow's case. Tomorrow afternoon, all 6 defendants in the case of the disappearance of the $15 million will go before the Supreme Court, and tomorrow morning, including the case of possession of illegal weapons involving 3 of the 6 accused, Mukesh and his wife, Laura Valabji, and Leslie Benoito.
As of next week, vaccination for COVID-19 will be administered 5 days per week, Tuesdays and on to Saturdays. The vaccines will be administered in designated health centers at a regional level, and the vaccines that are available are Pfizer-BioNTech and Sinopharm. The officer responsible for the vaccination program, Florida Bijou, said that the reason for the new arrangement is to encourage more people to be vaccinated, as a lot of vaccines will expire in 6 months' time. Beneficiaries of the 25% reduction on the repayment of housing loan and housing has been reminded that the scheme will expire on the 31st of December. The Property Management Corporation and the Housing Finance Company issued the reminder in a press conference this afternoon. Over the 16 months period that the scheme lasted, government had spent almost 58 million rupees, of which 38.6 million went towards HFC and the remaining 19 million to PMC. The scheme was introduced in September 2020 by government with the intention to relieve clients of both entities of the financial burden due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
From PMC side, we had around 2,400 clients who took the opportunity and took that reduction in the monthly payment of their house purchase. And until from September until now, we project that we will spend around 19 million, a little less than 19 million rupees on the scheme. Of course, the scheme is reimbursed by government. So PMC will give this 25% on the monthly payment of the client, and government will reimburse PMC and HFC for that 25%. We've reached December 2021, and we're just making the announcement now that clients now will have to pay their monthly fee as per what was agreed before. And this is now it's reached the end of the scheme, and it will not prolong the scheme anymore.
Staffs of the National Library donated fruit baskets, bookmarks, and designer boards to the Seychelles Hospital this morning, a donation that is part of the activities planned for this year. The designer boards, plastered with words of encouragement, will be placed on the walls of the rooms, whereas the fruit baskets and bookmarks will be given to the children at the Seychelles Hospital. Bye bye for now.